So yes, folks, a friend of mine sent these down to me because he thought that we might be able to make some kind of cool, funky project from them. He's actually a good friend from school. Known him all my life. Cheers, Mark, Dave, Matt. Look at these. Huh, it's like 3D. I can now see 3 of me. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now these obviously are not supposed to be anything other than building this kind of stuff. But we're not gonna be building this today. This just looks so cool. I just reckon that, look how see-through clear that is. I mean, that is like really good. Groovy.
Groovy, baby!
Now you know what I'm gonna be doing with this, folks, don't you? I mean, the only thing that I can do with it is dunk it in some resin. So that's what I thought we would do, is try and make something really cool using these plastic Polydron. I mean, these guys do all sorts of stuff. By the way, this is not a sponsored video for Polydron. He just thought it might be quite cool to see what happens when we dunk it in some resin. So that is what we're gonna do. Now there's another box here as well. I actually don't know what's in this one. I don't think I've opened this one yet. There we go. Some more plastic stuff. Look at it all. This is gonna look so good. So you can make things with this, like this. They clip together, and you can make a box like this. So folks, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and arrange this into some kind of fashion, and I don't know after that, really. Bear with me. I mean, wow. This looks so cool. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stick some resin in it. The only thing I'm worried about is that I'm wondering whether or not that it will stick to the resin. Do you remember the record project that I did? It just basically exploded. Yeah, that didn't go so well. I'm wondering whether or not that this is gonna have a similar effect. You know, and it's not going to adhere to it. I guess there's only one way to find out, folks, isn't there? Oh, have I got some nice, beautiful new resin for you to check out. Now we're going to be using some Let's Resin epoxy resin today for this project. You've probably seen me use this before. It's pretty cool stuff, actually, really easy to use. Lovely jubbly, it's going to come out crystal clear. Right, let's get cracking. Right, there we go, folks. So now it is cooking in the resin. We do need some more, but I'm conscious of putting too much of this resin in there because it really is only for small, medium-sized projects. There's possibility that it might still go a bit funny because I have used quite a bit, but we'll just see. It looks a bit dark at the moment, but I reckon, you know, once it gets going, then it could look quite spectacular. So we'll leave that in here overnight, see what happens. We'll come back tomorrow, we'll have a little look, and we'll see what we got. Right, folks, this has actually turned out better than I kind of anticipated. I thought it was going to have a bit of a reaction, but it didn't. And it's pretty clear. Fair play to Let's Resin. So what I'm going to do now then is we're going to carry on. I'm going to put a few more layers on, I think, and a bit more resin, fill that up, see where we go from there. But that's turned out pretty good, actually. I'm quite impressed myself. Right, so this is ready and mixed up, lovely jubbly. So we'll just get this on there now. So put that one on there, because then it will get it all in there. Yes. And the same again, it's like making a cake. More. Yeah, boy. That'll do, pig. So there it is, folks, our little cake caked in resin. We'll leave that again for another night or two. Those bubbles should go out of that, to be honest. I guess we'll just see what we'll see, won't we?
3 days later.
Right, we're back with this, folks. This has been left for a few days, probably a bit longer actually. And it's come out jubbly bubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
Hey, and we've got a frisbee as well. I was a bit worried about the amount of resin I was putting in this. But actually, it's all right now, the bubbles are gone. So now we just got to crack this puppy out and then we'll work it out as we go along. Hey, there she is. Just look at that in there. So, what am I gonna do? I wanna try and get it on the lathe, but I do need to get into that. So how am I gonna get into that? All right. Okay, leave it with me for 5-10 minutes, I'll be back. Right, so what I've decided to do, because I want to try and secure this on the lathe, and I think the best way to secure it, or sometimes the best way to secure a piece, is to kind of like put another piece of wood or something out on top to secure that with. So here's one I made earlier. Now you've all seen me do this before. Now I'm going to hot glue this on. I've never had an issue using hot glue, you know, and I'll secure it all in there. I'll get a lot of glue in there. And then I'll also put a nice bead around there as well. And it will stick there. I'll be very, very surprised if it comes off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue that on there, which will give me a little bit of working room to basically try and sort this side out. And also, when I do take this off, I'm hoping that it won't damage the bottom, because the bottom I kinda like. Right, let's get gluing. Okay, this will do. Now, I'm probably going to eat my own words now and it's going to fall straight off. You know, I'm not going to go crazy anyway. You know, I'm going to go gentle. Okay, Houston.
We have a problem.
Know what I'm saying? So I had feared this, and I did mention it at the beginning of the project that I thought that maybe we didn't really want this to be another record situation. Now, I was hoping that by me coating each piece in resin, which is what I didn't do with the records, that it would stick. Now, what I'm finding when I'm turning this is bits of plastic are just coming off like that, which kind of begs the question that this is not going to work, because the more I turn off of this, the more it's just going to keep peeling off in bits, and it's just going to end up just breaking up like the records did. Oh, I'm really not happy about this situation. Spent a bit of time, bit of resin, quite a lot of resin actually, and I'm not really too sure now what we can do with it. I think it's gonna have to go down as a failed project and not really have an outcome. I'll have a little think, and if there's anything I can come up with, I'll let you know. But at the moment, it's not looking good. Well, I'm gonna carry on turning this bit, try and get this back, you know, down to where the plastic bits are, and just see what it looks like from there. And well, I don't know, we'll take it as it comes. Right, so what I've done is I've kind of cut in this side so I can just cut this back and just see what I've got, what we've got to play with. I don't know yet. So I think I'm kind of almost there now, pretty much. Maybe a little bit more I need to go in to access all of the plastic bits. So I think I'll keep going, and then what I'm going to do is try and sand this. And then I don't really know what to do, because I think if I start to hollow that out, it's just going to break into bits. So I don't know what we're going to do yet, but bear with me. I'm going to try my best to fix it, or to make something anyway. Well, it certainly isn't brilliant, but that is. That looks pretty cool. So all these shavings coming out of this huge Forstner bit that I got. I mean, look at this. I mean, again, another project, folks, eh? So it's not cutting really well, but then look at that. Now that is the effect that I was kind of hoping for, you know, in the original plan in my head. That type of effect there, but I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm cutting into it. There's not much more to go. And then maybe we can try and clean this up a bit. We might have a bit of a success, possibly. So I'm working at it. Yeah, I mean, I'm hopeful.
A few moments later.
So I managed to hollow this out. I sanded it back a bit. I mean, it's very messy. Obviously, it's got lots of errors and bits and pieces in it because obviously the resin hasn't got into all the areas that we wanted to. But that said, I'm actually thinking that I can get something out of this. I don't know what it's going to end up looking like, but initially I thought that it was going to be a failure. So I'm pleased in a way that it's not a failure because I was getting ready to pack up my tools and kind of just go, there we go, folks. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. But that said, it's looking like I might just be able to get something out of this. We're almost finished, I think. So there was a moment there, folks, that I actually thought that this was not going to work. And to a degree, it didn't, but then it did. I mean, the stuff, this Polydron stuff is actually quite cool. But again, it's a bit like the records. You remember this one. So I did put the records in and I just stuck them all in there, put the resin in, and obviously it just doesn't stick to vinyl. But I thought it might stick to the plastic, but it didn't. Well, I mean, it has, because there it is, stuck to the plastic. And there's lots of errors in this, lots of marks, holes, but it's all right. I mean, I'm sort of pleased with it. Are you? Leave me some comments below. Let me know kind of what you think of this, because I mean, it has got some really cool features in there. Look at that. And originally I did have plans to kind of make it into like a lid, so I could put like a nice lid on it, but you know, it'll do. Know what I'm saying? I appreciate you sticking around to see the end result. Folks, if you're not following me on my Instagram, please check it out, Nick Zammeti. Please come follow me. I put up some little sneak peeks, some stories, bits and pieces of what's going on in the workshop. Also, folks, please check me out on the How To app as well. If you're a member of How To, you get loads of perks that Make Essential show, plus six other shows. 6 other shows, discounts and all sorts. Plus we do 2 prize draws a month, folks, and you'll get wholesale prices off our little shop. Yeah. We have a little DIY shop where you can order all sorts of bits and pieces like Yorkshire grit, Easywood tools, chestnut products, Dremel bits, DeWalt, all sorts of stuff. Check it out. I'll leave links below for the How To app and the How To shop and the members program. Anyway, folks, I hope you like this one. It was a bit weird. I'll put it on my website if anyone wants it. You could maybe use it as a cat bowl for cat food. Or a small dog. Don't forget, folks, we use the Let's Resin for this stuff as well. I'll leave a link below where you can get yourself some. You can get 10% off this stuff by using my code. That's also in the link below somewhere. Take care, folks. Look out for the next new video coming